You're here already! I was getting ready for story time. And I'm going to tell you a story about the time when the inspector was coming to the island of Sodor to check on the engine to see how they're doing. Do you want to hear a story about it? Alright! Let's see what Thomas and his friends are up to today. You see, it was a special day on Sodor. The railway inspector was coming to inspect Sir Hatt's railway.
Thomas, you should be shutting coal trucks when the inspector arrives,
said Sir Hatt.
He wants to see busy engines. It's very important.
Thomas went to find some of his engine friends. He wanted to ask them to help shunt trucks. He puffed to Marin Station. Percy was there, waiting for the mail. Hello, Percy, peeped Thomas. Will you come and shunt coal trucks with me? The inspector's arriving soon, and he wants to see busy engines. Wow, I wonder how busy the engines are going to be to help to get ready for the inspection. Let's continue on and see what happens next. Percy was supposed to deliver the mail, but he did want to help Thomas too. Percy was uncoupled and away he whooshed. And where did the inspector go first? To Marin Station. When the inspector arrived to check on things, Percy wasn't there. The inspector was not very pleased. I wonder where Percy is. He said that he was supposed to be at Marin Station, but I think he just wants to help Thomas. Shall we see what happens next? In the meantime, Thomas helped the quarry where Mavis was waiting to pull some slate trucks. Will you come and shunt coal trucks? Peeped Thomas. The inspector is due to arrive, and he wants to see busy engines. Mavis had a lot to do, but she decided to help Thomas too. And where do you think the inspector went next? The quarry. When he arrived at the quarry, Mavis wasn't there. Uh-oh. The inspector was not pleased at all. Uh-oh, sounds like trouble. Percy was supposed to be at Marin Station, but he's not there. And Mavis was supposed to be at the quarry, but she's not there either. What would the inspector say? Shall we see what happens next? Thomas was chuffing cheerily back to the docks. Percy and Mavis had already shunted a long line of coal trucks. They knew that the inspector would be so pleased. Then Thomas heard Gordon's whistle go beep as he delivered the inspector to the docks. We must look busy, Thomas said urgently. So Percy shoved and Mavis shunted, and the coal trucks biffed and bashed together. Oh, what a mess! Those engines really are busy today, aren't they? And I don't think the inspector's going to be happy about this. Let's see what happens next. And then, oh no! Coal dust flew down Gordon's funnel. It made him sputter and splutter and cough. The dust flew back out of his funnel and landed everywhere. Sir Hatt was very cross.
What's going on?
He shouted.
Thomas, what have you been up to?
The inspector is not pleased at all. Poor Thomas. He felt terrible. Thomas knew he had to make things right. He heaved and hauled Gordon to the steamworks for repair. Soon, Gordon's funnel was fixed and his firebox was roaring away again. Uh-oh. But I think Thomas had made the decision to do things right. Do you think the inspection will go really well? Let's see. Thomas steamed back to the docks, and he was ready to be a very busy engine. He shunted and shoved until all the trucks were in the right places. He was so busy that he didn't notice that Sir Hatt and the inspector were watching him. You've been a very busy engine, the inspector said to Thomas.
Next time, Thomas, said Sir Hatt, remember that you can be a busy engine all by yourself and a
really useful one too. Oh, I will, sir, Thomas replied. I certainly will. And he beamed from buffer to buffer. And from that day forward, Thomas know now that you could be very busy all by yourself and really useful, but as long as you're working together with your friends to help you out. And that's what friendship and teamwork for this story is really about. And that's the end of the story. Whew! What a busy day on the island of Sodor. I bet you learned a lot about busy engines today. And I bet you had a lot of fun on the island of Sodor too. Thank you so much for coming to story time today. And please make sure you subscribe to my channel for more story time. And come back soon when we do some more storytime adventures with me, Uncle Jason. Same storytime time and same storytime channel. Well,